The Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria and the Association of Resident Doctors University of Uyo Teaching Hospital chapter have condemned the alleged invasion of the hospital by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Hi. Welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, the United States said Wednesday it would ease its system of demanding bond payment from visa applicants for certain fans seeking to come for the World Cup. Under one of President Donald Trump's many initiatives to crack down on migration, the United States has begun asking people from 50 developed countries to hand over anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 for a U.S. visa, refundable once they return home. The State Department said it would waive the bonds for team members competing in World Cup matches in the United States, as well as for fans from competing countries who already have tickets and sign up for a priority system set up for visas. At number 9, Real Madrid officially started their electoral process on Thursday after President Florentino Perez announced his decision to call elections in which he will stand. There is a 10-day window until May 23rd for the submission of candidacies, Madrid said in a statement. Among the requirements to be a candidate are having been a club member for 20 years and providing a guarantee of 187 million euros, equivalent to 15% of the club's annual budget, which must be backed by personal assets. Perez, who was re-elected unopposed in January 2025 for a 4-year term, announced at a press conference on Tuesday that he will run again. At number 8, the Arawa Cohesion for Peace, Unity and Development Initiative has condemned the ongoing leadership crisis rocking the Arawa Consultative Forum, describing the situation as an embarrassing development that has exposed northern Nigeria to public ridicule and political mockery. In a statement issued by its Director General, Dr. Abdullahi Idris, ACI expressed concern over the increasing public disagreements, accusations, and factional disputes within the ACF, saying the organization had lost the dignity and moral standing expected of a respected northern platform. At number 7, security operatives in Edo State have arrested 12 suspected cultists and sealed 2 apartments allegedly used as initiation centers during coordinated raids across several parts of Edo State. The state's Special Security Squad carried out the operation, codenamed Operation Flush Out Cultists and Kidnappers, following the killing of a young man in front of the gate of the University of Benin on Sunday, May 10, 2026. This was disclosed in a statement issued on Tuesday by the Chief Press Secretary to Governor Monday Okwebolu, Patrick Ebojele. At number 6, the president of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, has said the group rejected request by the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited to increase its 7.25% stake in the Dangote Petroleum Refinery. Dangote stated this in an interview with the chief executive officer of the Norwegian Sovereign Wealth Fund, Nicolia Tangen. The interview was monitored by one of our correspondents on Wednesday. This came as findings by The Punch show that petrol supply from the $20 billion Lekki-based refinery rose to 3.18 billion liters in the first quarter of 2026, while imports fell sharply to 965.52 million liters. At number 5, the Defense Headquarters has dismissed reports alleging civilian casualties following an air-land operation conducted by troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Fasanyama in Zamfara State. The operation, carried out on May 10, 2026, reportedly targeted a gathering of terrorist leaders at Tumfa village in Shinkafi local government area. In a statement issued by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Michael Onoja, on X and cited by Punch Online on Thursday, the military said the strike was based on credible intelligence gathered from multiple sources. At number 4, a United States federal court has sentenced a Nigerian-born former non-profit chief executive, Dr. Nkechi Eze, to 17 months in prison for orchestrating a $1.4 million fraud scheme involving taxpayer and donor funds meant for vulnerable preschool children. The sentencing was announced in a press release on Wednesday by the Office of the U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Michigan. The sentencing was delivered by Chief U.S. District Judge Hala Y. Jabo, who also imposed a concurrent 60-month sentence for tax evasion and ordered Eze to pay $1.4 million in restitution and $390,174 to the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. At number 3, the local government workers across Benue State on Thursday embarked on a warning strike. The state president and secretary of the National Union of Local Government Employees issued a directive to embark on the warning strike. Joshua Adiniya and Asheneshi Yusuf, respectively. According to the directive titled Notification of Strike Action dated May 13, 2026, and signed by the president and secretary, the union said that the warning strike was to press the state government to, among others, pay their members' salaries of March and April 2026. At number 2, the chairman of FirstHoldCo PLC, Femi Otedola, acquired additional shares of the company on Wednesday, valued at approximately 43.41 billion naira. The transaction was disclosed in a regulatory filing submitted to the Nigerian Exchange Limited and signed by the group company secretary, Abiola Bariwa. The acquisition executed on the Nigerian Exchange on May 13, 2026, involved the purchase of 549,535,653 shares at an average price of 79 per share. At number 1, the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria and the Association Resident Doctors, University of Uyo Teaching Hospital Chapter, have condemned the alleged invasion of the hospital by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, describing the incident as unacceptable and a breach of professional conduct. The groups in a joint communique issued on Wednesday in Uyo after an emergency meeting also notified Akwa Ibom State Governor Umu Eno of the development, calling for urgent intervention. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.